The Duke and Duchess of Sussex stepped down from royal duties in 2020 in order to pursue a financially independent life away from the monarchy. However, the couple, along with their two children, 2-year-old Archie and Lilibet, who was born in June, have not returned to the UK as a family of 4. There has been speculation that the Sussexes family may return to the UK for a christening ceremony for Lilibet. However, a source told that this is not happening. Tom Bower, who is currently working on a biography of Meghan, told Closer magazine the former royal will regret moving her husband and 2 children away from the royal family for their new life in Montecito, California. He also claims that the stubborn mother of 2 will regret cutting ties with her father Thomas Markle. Mr. Bower claims that both of these factors see the couple being isolated and that they are alienating their children who risk growing up without other relatives around them. He said, "I believe Meghan is a very stubborn person, but I think eventually even she'll realize that this isolated world she and Harry built for themselves was a poisonous choice. They seem so desperate to control the narrative that they can't risk anyone else influencing it, but this will simply cause more damage to them in the future, when their children grow up with no family around them." The couple's youngest child Lilibet shares her moniker with Her Majesty the Queen, 95, but she has yet to meet her great-grandmother in person. While Lilibet's brother Archie, who was born in May 2019, has reportedly not seen members of the royal family in the flesh since his parents left the country and moved to Canada in late 2019, before relocating to the US in March 2020. It comes following Thomas Markle's appearance on ITV's Good Morning Britain, GMB, earlier this month, where he discussed the current state of his relationship with his daughter. He told GMB that he will not be pursuing legal action to gain visitation access to his 2 grandchildren, and instead was calling for the Sussexes to hold a family reunion. Since her marriage to Prince Harry, Meghan and her father have not spoken. During the show, the 77-year-old claimed, "Once she hooked up with Harry, she changed. She's pretty much disowned both sides of her family and I don't understand the reason for it." Since Harry and Meghan's 2018 marriage, her father has conducted a number of interviews where he has both criticized his daughter and pleaded for her forgiveness. Mr. Bower has claimed though that Meghan is an unforgiving person. He told, "She and her father had a very different relationship. Growing up, they were really very close. She was really family-orientated when she was younger, but she seems to have completely erased memories of that and disowned him. Similarly, she cut off her ex-husband when her career started taking off. She seems to me to be a very ambitious, unforgiving person." The author, who is working on a biography of Meghan which is due to be published next year, claims that the Duchess should expect her estranged father and step-brother Thomas Markle Jr. to share more embarrassing stories about her. He claims that she can only stop this from happening by communicating with them. Mr. Markle has not met either of his grandchildren and was unable to attend Meghan and Harry's wedding in 2018 after he had a heart attack and needed surgery. Another news, Good Morning Britain has received multiple complaints to Ofcom after interviewing Meghan Markle's father earlier in the month. The segment received 55 complaints as hosts Susanna Reid and Richard Madeley welcomed Thomas onto the show as he discussed his relationship with daughter Meghan. The distraught dad was hopeful for a reunion with estranged daughter as he desperately wants to meet his grandchildren Archie and Lilibet. During the interview, Thomas admitted he's previously considered taking legal action against his daughter in order to secure visitation rights to the children. However, he insisted he wouldn't want to take things that far. "I don't want to involve my grandchildren as pawns in a game. They're not part of the game. I mean, they are my grandchildren," he remarked. Thomas claimed he was being ghosted by his daughter and admitted he would continue to make TV appearances until she agrees to speak to him. "I've made it quite clear until I hear from her until she does speak to me that I'll continue to do this. I will do a show for at least a month if I can get it through and eventually sooner or later she should start talking to me. This is way too childish. This is kind of silly. It's time to talk with each other. We're family," he added. Thomas also hit out at Meghan's husband Prince Harry, branding his new tell-all book shameful. Thomas claimed, "I think Harry has abandoned the Queen, the royal family, the British people and the army. He's abandoned them all." Upon seeing the interview, several Good Morning Britain viewers wrote to Ofcom to complain about Thomas' appearance on the program. Meanwhile, others took to Twitter to hit out at the ITV show for speaking to Meghan's father. "I thought this rubbish would stop after #Piers Morgan walked off at GMB, but alas, #GMB producers are the ones fixated on dragging down #Meghan Markle by interviewing this sick man #Thomas Markle. What a shame." One viewer fumed. Another said, "At GMB bringing in Thomas Markle is pretty pathetic. Clearly out of touch with the British public if they think we want to see or hear from that man. Is there really nothing else worth talking about? #GMB are so out of touch." Why does #GMB keep allowing Thomas Markle on the show to gaslight the FK out of Meghan Markle again? The guy is an idiot, keeps saying he wants to make up with his daughter but yet does interviews slagging her off, one viewer added. I glad I'll miss that interview on #GMB with Thomas Markle. Why do they keep having him on the program for? He got nothing left to say. Richard Madeley was right saying why doesn't Thomas Markle just not shut up and accept the truth about his daughter Meghan, someone wrote.